Godly day, ladies and gentlemen, all over the world. How are you doing today? Well, I would like you to believe, to claim, to declare that today is better than yesterday. Well, this time, we will have a conversation about the disciplines and ideas in the social sciences, focus on the major social science theorists, and centered on the two most essential learning competences. Now, what are the two most essential learning competencies? One, to analyze the basic concepts and principles of the major social science theories. Two, to apply the major social science theories and its importance in examining the sociocultural, economic, and political conditions in our society. Now, I would like you to bear in mind this one plain truth in human ecology. Change is the law of life. Change is the law of life. That is one plain truth about human ecology. Now, as we all know, change continues to exist. It continues to persist at all times in all human conditions and in all human occasions. Change is inevitable. It cannot be suppressed because nothing in this world is permanent except change. And according to Alan Watts, a British philosopher, the only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it. What does it mean? In other words, we being social animals are mandated to adopt change, to embrace change, to engage with the ever-changing times. Now, perhaps the loud questions running in your mind right now would be how to adopt change, how to embrace change, how to engage with the ever-changing times, and how to deal with the hurly-burly of social realities. The answer is plain and simple. The answer is plain and simple. Think and act as human beings. Yes, you heard it right. Think and act as human beings. Now, don't you know that there are two distinct attributes of a human being: rationality and radicalism? Yes, you heard it right again. Rationality and radicalism. Rationality pertains to intelligence. Radicalism is freedom. Now, you and I and all humans have the mandate to responsibly use the freedom and intelligence in examining, in understanding, and in acting upon the social, cultural, economic, and political conditions prevail in our time. And hey, mind you, no one is exempted, but everyone is expected to get engaged, to get involved, to participate in making this world a better place to live in. Yes, we are compelled to make this world a better place to live in. Now, social science has a gargantuan task, a challenging task, a noble task with respect to making the world a better place to live in. As a matter of fact, the function of social science is all about stewardship. Yes, stewardship, as in STEWARDSHIP, stewardship. Now, stewardship is responsible management. Stewardship is the act of caring, curing, and sharing of resources, particularly in natural and human resources. Now, in this slide, you can see the images of the disciplines of social science. First image from the left is about geography. Geography is considered the queen of all sciences. Why? Simply because geography deals with human and natural ecology. In other words, geography entails the rest of the disciplines of social and natural sciences. Now, second image speaks about history, anthropology, and social linguistics. These disciplines are interested in the cultural and social aspects of humans' development, from ancient to medieval to modern to contemporary periods. Third image is related to sociology. Sociology is a study of society and social interaction. It is concerned with patterns of social relationships, social behavior that surrounds our everyday life. Fourth image is psychology. Psychology explains how the body and mind work together, affect each other in times of stressless or stressful situations. How the body and mind collide or connive in terms of decision making. Fifth image has to do with political science. It entails understanding political ideas, ideologies, principles, policies, processes, and laws in a given society. The sixth image is about economics. Now, as humans evolve and develop through the ages, economics has become a very integral discipline of the social science. Why? Because it professes the effective and efficient use of resources, and it tackles the threats and opportunities that emerge out from the utilization of the resources. Now, to gain a better understanding on the social phenomena. Now, social phenomena speaks about social events, situations, happenings that transpire in our everyday life, in our society. Now, to understand the social phenomena, let's talk about the basic concepts of the three major social science theories. Three major social science theories, such as structural functionalism, Marxism or social conflict, and symbolic interactionism. Now, let's deal first with structural functionalism. The main point of structural functionalism is each part works together as a functional whole. Each part works together as a functional whole. The images on this slide project or signify how structural functionalism works in our society. The first image speaks about bureaucratic system wherein in a given society there is a leader and follower. The leader has the authority to lead and the follower have the authority to follow. The second image speaks about responsible practice of authority on the part of the leader and followers as well. When both parties, leader and followers, practice authority in good taste, in good shape, then and only then, unity, cooperation, and solidarity will arise in the community, in the society. Now, the third image presents the role of every member of the community in the achievement of goals. The ultimate goal of any society is good life. Good life. Good life takes place when there is peace and prosperity. experienced by all the members in a given society, from the ranks of the privileged to the ranks of the marginalized. Thus, it is a challenge on the part of a leader to motivate and inspire every section, every member, every individual to function according to his, her capacity and skills for the attainment of goals. Now, on the point of view of Marxism or social conflict theory, it perceives society as a venue of competition for resources. Competition for resources, social, material, political resources. Society is comprised of two conflicting forces: the privileged versus underprivileged, rich versus poor, capitalist versus working class, haves versus have-nots. So every now and then, society goes into struggle. Society goes into war, social struggle, economic struggle, political struggle. And the reason for this is the inequitable distribution of resources, inequitable distribution of resources, the absence of power sharing, and the presence of plutocracy. Yes, plutocracy, where the rich and powerful control all aspects of life at the expense of the poor and powerless. Kaya nga sabi ni Karl Marx, as Karl Marx puts it, there is a culture of accumulation of wealth at one point and an accumulation of misery at the opposite point. This culture is the cause, is the reason of social conflict that prevails through and through from age to age in our society. Now, in the symbolic interactionism, the basic notion is the meanings of things are derived from personal experiences and social interaction. I repeat, under social interactionism, the meanings of things are derived from the personal experiences and social interaction. Meaning, our point of views, our perspectives, our behavior, our perceptions are shaped by our personal encounters and experiences towards certain things, towards certain political, social, economic phenomena. For example, the first image. The first image communicates the perception that teachers nourish and nurture the intelligence and freedom of the students by setting up a student-friendly, knowledge-ready, and freedom-inspired classroom, right? Second image could be interpreted as freedom moment. Based from our personal experience, we have associated ourselves as birds that have been deprived of freedom to fly until the time has come for us to enjoy the freedom to become. Now, the third image could be understood as a state of war against environment, right? The environment is in a not so good condition due to unwarranted misuse and abuses. Man, who is supposedly a steward of the earth, has become the destroyer of the earth. Man has ceased, has stopped of being a preserver, a protector of the earth. Instead, it turned out as a destroyer of the earth. And based from our personal observation and experiences, environment hostage has been the name of the game. environment hostage has been the name of the game. Now, what are the other examples of symbolic interactionism? Let's say home. Well, home could be perceived in 2 points. It could be a place of safety or a place of danger, depending on one's personal experience or encounter at the home. Another could be father. Father. A father could be perceived as a homemaker or a homewrecker. Cross could be seen or could be interpreted as a symbol of salvation, while others perceive it as a symbol of tribulation, a symbol of problems. So that's symbolic interactionism. It depends on one's personal encounter and experience about social reality. Now, knowing the concepts of structural functionalism, Marxism, or social conflict, and symbolic interactionism, can you now talk about the relevance of social science theories in a practical sense? Yes. What is the relevance of social science theories in a practical sense? Well, it's simple. Simply lang, having knowledge and understanding about the social science theories will make the members of the community, society think and act responsibly. Tandaan nyo yan. Tandaan nyo yan. Simply lang, having the knowledge and understanding about the social science theories will make each member of the community, each member of the society to think and to act responsibly. That whatever action and decision may have a consequence to face. The consequence could be positive or negative. The consequence may produce a zero-sum game result or may produce a non-zero-sum game result. Kaya, what really matters is the sense of responsibility in the exercise of intelligence and freedom. And that is our gargantuan task as social animals. To have a sense of responsibility in the exercise of intelligence and freedom as we manifest our role as a steward of God's creations. Now, to deepen your knowledge and understanding on the principles of the three major social science theories and their importance in examining the socio-cultural, economic, and political conditions, I want you to deal with the set of activities found in activity sheets under week 4 and 5, respectively. So deal with the activity sheets under week 4 and 5, respectively. And I would like you to use your sense of rationality and radicalism in doing the activities involved. Well, I can just hope that as you progressively answer the activity shifts, you will internalize your great responsibility to make this world a better place to live in. Well, that's all for now, dear students. Be an agent of change, be a promoter of life, and exert our concerted effort to make our world a better place to live in. Good day.